Are you an experienced professional who wants to share the knowledge with the other people? Are you somebody who gets invited to deliver talks and speeches? Are you somebody who is wondering how would you be able to share your knowledge in a better manner? Well, you should watch this video. Hey there, I am Nancy Shah. I am a trainer, public speaker, anchor, voiceover artist and founder of Speaker Circle. We started this initiative to help people develop better public speaking skills. We conduct our interventions online and now gradually offline, and you can also be part of it. All you need to do is fill up a Google form. You'll find the link of the form in the description. Well, in today's video, we are going to talk about how you can conduct a knowledge sharing session or an expert session whenever you are invited to address the audience. Well, at Speaker Circle, we conduct a knowledge sharing session almost once in a month, and these are the guidelines which will help you prepare for the same. So let's get started. Very first thing, you need to identify what is the purpose of this knowledge sharing session. Is it a conference and you are giving a keynote address, or is it something in your company wherein you are invited as an expert to deliver a session on something, or you are addressing college students or graduates, or you are representing your company to some other places? What is the purpose why you are doing this session, and who will be your audience? Your content completely depends on who is going to listen to you. Is your audience comprises of a particular group of professionals? Let's say if you are addressing all of the doctors or all the lawyers or the chartered accountants, you have to ensure that you speak accordingly. If you are talking in general for a common audience, which is a mixed age group, mixed crowd, you have to have a variety in your talk which can be suitable for everyone. Or if, let's say, you are addressing to a college student, you need to talk accordingly. Probably the basic content might remain the same, but your delivery, your presentation and the examples would vary depending upon in front of whom you are talking. Once you have clarified your purpose of the talk and your audience who is going to listen to you, it's time to select the topic. Select a topic which is relevant for them. Every time, whenever you talk, the audience will have simple question in mind. What's in it for me? So what you have for them, why you are talking and how this will benefit them. This is a question through which you need to start your preparation. Once you have selected the topic, now it's time to do the homework. You need to research a lot. Read through books and pages, periodical journals or reference material. You can use some blogs or some data, statistics or anything that you find suitable. Learn some theoretical models or research papers, and you will find the information which would be helpful to you in delivering this talk. Once you have done the research, I'm sure you'll have ample of data. But now we have to adhere to the timeline. You can't say everything. You have to pick up the points which are important, relevant and suitable to the talk and the audience and everything. So select your pointers first. Like, these are the topics that I want to cover. These are the points that I would cover. And then arrange them in a logical sequence. Categorize them in a logical sequence. Now it's time to add on your personal flavor to it. Your opinions, your thoughts, your personal experiences or observations, and something that you could relate with, because adding your personal stories and experiences would make it more relevant for the audience. So now, once you have identified all the information and gathered all the content, it's time to create a PowerPoint presentation. If you are delivering any talk which is of more than 5 minutes, I would recommend you to use PPT so that you do not need to remember everything and you can just refer to the PPT slides whenever you are presenting your talk. Apart from that, remember one thing always. It's not about PPT, it's about you delivering the talk. And when you are speaking, you need to ensure that you connect with your audience. So first, when you are planning to prepare a PPT, identify different slides that you want to create, what sort of images you would use, what sort of videos you might like to include, and what would be the flow of the presentation. Once you're done with that, do a dry run, share it with somebody who can review it and help you prepare, get it reviewed and take a feedback and finalize your slides. One more thing, while you're creating a PPT, follow the protocols of particular industry or a company and use the slides accordingly. Once that deck is finalized, now it's time to focus on delivery. Keep your language simple and easy. Depending on the occasion, you can decide whether you want to make it completely formal or a little informal. That's up to you. At Speaker Circle, we allow Hindi and English, these two languages, to be used. Ensure that whenever you're presenting, you talk in a language which is known by the audience. And yes, when you deliver it, if it is offline, use your hand gestures, postures, facial expressions, or if it is online, ensure that you are looking at the screen and connecting with your audience. And meanwhile the talk, you can ask people to comment in the chat box if it is online, or you can add some question answers in between the talk also if it is online or offline, and interact with the audience in a better manner throughout the talk. Keep an eye over your audience because they are the heart of the speech. And last but not the least, when you are sharing your knowledge as an expert, it is but natural that people are going to ask you questions. So be ready for a short Q&A session of 10-15 minutes or so after your talk, and try to justify your points in a suitable manner. If at all, sometimes if somebody asks you a question which you are not aware about, you can always say that I'll get back to you on this, or let me research on this, or I have not much idea about this. Do not lie, do not buffle up there. You have to ensure that you be truthful. So I think that's it for this video. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you have any further questions or queries, you can reach out to us. We'll be happy to help. At Speaker Circle, we go live on our YouTube channel and conduct a knowledge sharing session at least once in a month. So I'll see you someday around those sessions. Bye-bye.